Alright. Now let's cut this grave. I wonder whose grave it is. Is it Edward's, maybe? I can't. Oh, hang on. Oh, got caught there. We're good. Right. Let's cut this.
Better. Cecilia Shaw Nee Gordon. Aunt Cecilia. Now, let's see if there's something really buried in here.
You are
piece of the castle
suspicious.
model.
Ah, okay. Have a little look.
Another part of the model, and it's stained with what seems to be old blood. Why did Father bury this when he was a child?
So this needs to be attached back onto the model in the master study then. Oh, I love me some puzzles. Right. Well, we do have a bolt cutter for the padlock on the chapel, so might as well do that too. Okay. Come on. Clamp it. Clamp it. Alrighty. Another thing off our to-do list. Come on then. Oh, well. As far as progression in the game goes, we've definitely picked up steam now. I'm just hoping it wasn't my own idiocy that stopped it from happening before. Now, this is a cool-looking abandoned chapel. I am a horror nerd, and I will forever embrace the dilapidated chapelness.
Father,
What we got here?
I hope you found your peace. Were you sick, like they say you were? Or the victim of this curse? This curse of the Gordons? Whatever it is. I think you may have passed it on to me.
Well, we may possibly have a curse on our hands, possibly not. Oh, hello, what's this?
The place is crumbling. Not the safest spot to pray.
You're full of such dry wit, aren't you, David? What have we got over here? Some scripts.
Being the chronicle of the family Gordon, as laid down by Sir Drummond Gordon, the year of our Lord, 1413.
Local legend speaks of this particular glen as being inhabited from time immemorial. Enigmatic, elaborately carved Pictish stones stand as timeless evidence of this. As for the locals, they appear prideful of the counsel they delight in giving to visitors. Traveler, beware.
Ooh, so that's more to do with the curse. Anything else we can read?
The Celtic peoples arrived in this place like a great beast, bringing with them the bloodlines that would eventually spawn the Gordon clan. Using their superior numbers, knowledge, and machines of war, they swiftly conquered the primeval Picts. With them, they brought too their religion and druid clerics. The magics these wise men used did shape forever the lands, even until this present day. It is said that the sempiternal burden our family carries rose at that time.
Interesting.
It is well recorded how the Empire of Rome did fail
I
to
love
tame
this
the
kind of
wayward
thing.
Scots, that they did
It's
even
lore.
raise a
Love
barrier
it.
to protect their mighty empire. What is seldom told is the truth behind their defeat. Our ancestors drew upon ancient powers to aid their victory, powers not easily fathomed by the fragile human mind. This aid did come at the greatest of costs, a debt as yet unsettled, A price we will continue to pay until the last Gordon passes to dust.
So they made the deal with the devil, did they?
For
Interesting.
the centuries, we Gordons made the land our own. Others did bow to us, as we kept the secrets of Skahandu, the secrets of the Black Mirror. Even as tragedy and madness did fester in our foundations, we held fast and steered the land through vile English attack and worse. In time, the Gordons and the land became one.
Interesting. So, the Gordons kept the secret of their curse, despite like a history of death and madness.
Some pages have been ripped out. The only thing left seems to be some kind of family oath.
In blood we are bound to the land we protect. To the truths we alone may conceal. I shall forfeit my life. Lest my clan should suffer, I shall forfeit my spirit to hold the darkness at bay.
But not a happy oath,
In
then.
blood we are bound till the day of the reckoning.
Where's the call coming from?
Oh, there's a... Whoa! Did his eyes just go white? Interesting. Oh, hello. What's this? Hang on. Ah, no. Stand still, David. There we go.
Is this what madness feels like? It can't be real.
Oh, I just noticed it's underwater. Or he looks like he's underwater. Ooh. Ooh, I'm getting some Sinking City vibes. What? Oh, that's weird.
Oh, this looks like the bottom of a lake.
The lake we found earlier. Oh. Interesting. Can I get out of here? No, there's more to be found. Oh, I'm loving it. So many curveballs. Oh, hello, fish.
What are you trying to show me?
Hey, fishy, fishy. Oh. That was a body.
She's not holding a baby, but some heavy object to weigh herself down.
But she drowned herself? That can't be right. Is that our Aunt Cecilia?
There's a fresh wound across her stomach. The figure up there must be Edward.
But we're being shown glimpses from the past. This then. Oh, David! So weird seeing everything underwater and yet David's moving in real time. It's so cool. Oh. Something down. Where am I going? Oh, wait, hang on. I need to wait for it to start again. Come on back, Edward.
A note.
There you go.
I'm taking my baby with me to save it from this rotten family.
Whoa! Oh, David, move. Who's that?
Are you all right?
Uh-oh. This is where we got to... get rid of the headache. Come on. Calm it down. There we go. I don't know if that would actually have killed us, but... good to know.
Did you see her? She...
20 million
drowned.
miles under the sea.
Calm down, you're in
10,000.
shock. What were you doing clambering about in here?
If I told you, you'd think me mad.
Odd. That is just what your father said to me.
Who are
What?
you?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Leah Farber. I treated your father at the asylum.
The asylum?
Let's get you back to the castle
And
and,
the
make
plot
sure
thickens.
you are all right.
I wonder what she would have said if I picked the other question. Or maybe she answered both questions there, I'm not sure. I think it's just a game of going through the questions in these dialogue trees and seeing what happens, or does there actually... I don't think there's much of a consequence thing going on, but... no, it's fun, it's good. I like it. Oh, don't be such a boy, David. Oh, we know about... let's ask her why she's here.
What did you come here for?
I'm not sure your father's story is finished yet, and there are some things I still need to make my peace with.
What's this about an asylum?
Oh, we
As I
did know
said,
about the
your
loony
father was
bin.
admitted.
Why? Who did that to him?
I did. But unfortunately, he managed to escape.
What? Hold on a minute. How dare you come in here and...
Told you? Your father was a madman. A complete and utter madman. Don't mind me. Please continue.
Oh, I really don't like it.
Well, what right did
Off
you
you
have
little
to lock
yuck.
my father up in a madhouse?
I was his doctor. I understand you are in shock, but you have no right to speak to me in such a way. I was trying to help him.
He's dead. Capital job.
Now, hold on just a minute.
Was that Eddie? That Eddie we heard screaming? Possibly. Possibly. I'm guessing it is.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, no!
I don't know if it glitched, but is David meant to be holding a candle? Oh no, is that Elsa? It is. They always go for the maid when they're about to spill their secrets. Damn, we have officially had our first death of the game. That's chapter 2 over. I wonder how many chapters there are. We'll get through them. We will get through them. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, Eddie.
Eddie, it'll be all right. Pull yourself together.
I suggest nobody else goes down there. We should keep the room intact until the police can get here.
I shall alert them first thing in the morning. What an unfortunate accident.
An accident? You think so? Just after the madman's son turned up at our door?
And yet
Really?
you were the one standing over her body with blood on your hands.
How dare you?
His eyes keep whiting
I was
out.
too
It's
late.
freaky.
I was trying to help her. She...
There, my sweet boy. Let's get you to bed. Angus, would you?
Of course, ma'am.
I think we will all benefit from a good night's sleep.
I know you may have no reason to, but I need you to trust me. I'm the only one on your side when it comes to your father's death.
Lady Margaret certainly isn't. But if I told you what I saw in the chapel, you'd have me in a padded cell, just like my father.
I might as well ask about
So,
him.
what was my father like when you locked him up?
I didn't just lock him up, I tried to help him. Your father was heavily drugged when he was brought to me. It
They
was
don't
to
look
prevent
like they're
any further
interacting
violent
properly.
outbursts. Or so Lady Margaret had said, but something felt wrong, even then.
Why are
did
you
come
here?
To make sure my father was successfully in the ground?
With all due respect, Mr. Gordon, I will not allow you to speak to me or about my work in such a tone. I tried everything I could to aid your father. He was convinced he was carrying some ancient curse, that he was being haunted by evil. I wish I had reached him, had been able to help him.
So do I. You weren't the only one who couldn't reach him. You're a persistent one, aren't you? Maybe if I threw you a bone, you'd get off my back. Father was obsessed with the history of the family for as long as I can remember.
Did your father actually believe his family was out to get him?
Who knows?
You not look at
I think
people
what
when you're
scared him
talking
was
to
beyond
them.
the physical.
Yeah.
He used to babble about a dark force threatening him and our family.
Was that why he moved you to India? To get as far away as possible?
I believe so.
And yet, here you are, in the very place he sought to protect you from.
Who knows? Maybe there is an ancient evil in this place. An evil that drags us back no matter how far away we get. Even from the other side of the world.
And what do you think? Was your father right? Are there things beyond the physical?
I'm not going to dismiss it.
I have other things to worry about right now. Things like a drowning woman floating in thin air.
There's that.
If you really want to help me, I need to find out what the maid knew. What Lady Margaret and Angus didn't want her to tell me.
You believe it got her killed?
Maybe. What I saw in the chapel, it has to be real.
I think it
She
is.
must have drowned herself down at the loch. Because if it's all in my mind, like father, like son.
I doubt it's all in your mind, David. But wouldn't that subvert expectations if it was?
We need to examine the maid's body in the cellar.
To find out who killed her.
To be sure she was murdered before we start pointing fingers.
Well, suppose if you're going to do that, talk
Angus
down
will
with the
have
doctor.
key. Unless we can find another way in.
I don't think there was another entrance down. Well, there must have been, because that's where Eddie came from, surely. There may be another way in. We shall soon see. Sorry, guys. Oh. Been a long, long day. I might make this a shorter stream today. I'm not entirely sure. But we'll see how we go. Yeah, thought so. Cutscenes are always a good way to know you're in the right direction.
What is it?
Uh-oh.
I'll get you back.
Oh, you can.
Stop monkeying around. Come with me.
I'll come inside in a bit.
Don't go.
Can I just have a few
It's
more
not a request, Carol.
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
What's happening to me?
David?
You're going crazy.
Is everything all right?
We should make haste.
I love the old speaking languages. Right, let's check this. Stop kicking me out, please. Right, so we need to investigate Elisa's death and find out more about the drowned woman in the vision, because we don't know exactly who that is just yet. So, have a little read of the diary, catch ourselves up. Poor Elsa. I tried to befriend her, and in doing so, did I seal her awful fate? Was Cousin Eddie the culprit? Seems a bit obvious. I have suffered more waking dreams. Again, the boy leading me to the grave of my Aunt Cecilia. The boy, Johnny, my father as a child. How I could have known just what he looked like back then, I dare not speculate. Father's often spoken of the madness, the tragedy, and murder that infests our family's history. I cannot help but think that Elsa too was a victim of this family, as much as my father was. The Chronicles purports to contain some answers, but can I really believe in a curse? In a black mirror? An ancient artifact whose power was used to drive back the Romans. Oh, so it was physically, an actually physical black mirror then. I didn't get that from the history. And then there is Dr. Farber. Can I trust her? Her turning up here at this time seems like a truly convenient coincidence. Absolutely coincidental. We need to get to the cellar.
Nobody in this house is particularly chatty. Not even when I have an actual question for them.
Very good point. We'll leave him be. Okay, well the cellar is over here. Let's have a little look this way. There's the car. This might have a way in. Possibly. Oh, no. Another photo piece. Of what? I still do not know. I don't understand how we're supposed to get into the cellar this way. Maybe we'll find out. I want more puzzles like the one for the chest and drawers. That was really fun.
Stunning.
You said that without moving your lips. I can do that too, you know. I can do ventriloquism.
How curious.
See, my lips are not moving.
Come and look at this.
Maybe. Oh, where have you gone, madam? Ah.
Look, they form a clear circle.
This can't be a fluke.
Well, looks like one of the stones is missing.
A heavy enough stone to weigh yourself down with.
What else we got down here?
I've never seen a rose like this before.
I have. The gardener, Rory. He brought some down
Oh, so
from the
Rory is the
glasshouse.
gardener, okay.
Something's carved into each one.
Okay, well, let's continue. Wait, did we not just come this way? Hang on.
We need to examine the maid's body in the cellar.
To find out who killed her.
To be sure.
Yes, we do. When we find a way into the cellar. Which I thought was back by the house, but I think I might have ventured off a little too far. Ooh, excuse me, guys. Sorry. Should have caffeinated more. Right, let's go this way. Oh, hang on. Hang on. How else do we get into the cellar, if not from out here? That's back down to the lake. Eddie came in somehow down there. I'll leave him alone. Maybe it leads up to the chapel, so maybe we need to go back in the house? Possibly. Let's give it a look. Alright, get those legs working, David. I'm not sure where else we would go. We do have that extra model piece for the house set, so that might be a good place to start at least. At least we unburden that part of things. How on earth did we end up here? Just magically changed our clothes as well, apparently. Alright, let's go back into the garden then. Both doors can't possibly lead to the same location, surely. Possibly, I don't know. Maybe. And there's definitely no way in the chapel that you could use to go underground and get to the cellar. That'd be a little bit extreme. Of course, knowing my lot, that's exactly what's happened. So we'll see what happens. Come on. Wouldn't surprise me if that's the black mirror that they're using for the loading screen. Or if it's just a shattered image of it. Possibly. Yep, so they both, for some odd reason, lead to the same place. Game logic, the house moves. Sorry guys, I'm yawning a lot. Hope you're enjoying it for those that are watching. No, it's not the fastest paced game in the world, but doesn't enjoy a bit of mystery. Oh, no Lady Margaret? Interesting. I really need my own candle. I don't understand why I don't have one. Well, my companions seem to have one. Why can't I have one? I'll get it later. Maybe. Back in the main hall. So I'm going to go back up to the master study. I want to see where this castle fits. I just need Madam to keep up so I can see what I'm doing. Thank you. House is unbearably dark at night. I can just about make out who I'm with. And who I am. Come on. You coming? This should be it if memory serves. Oh no, this is the library. No, wrong place. Sorry, Doctor. Follow me. Right. No, not back in there, love. Come on. This way, if you please. Oh wait, hang on. This way, please. I was gonna say one of us could have used the dumbwaiter to get down there, but... Oh, actually, the dumbwaiter that's actually in the kitchen. That might be the way to go. First things first. Ah, here we go. I have to do a 360 around the entire room each time I want to get to the master study. This Twitch chat should just be yawn the game. Okay, so we've got another piece.
Another part of the model, and it's stained with what seems to be old blood. Why did Father bury this when he was a child?
Wait, go back. Still can't use the key. Okay. Well, the only other thing I can think to do is to go down the dumbwaiter. Let's get back to the kitchen and we'll go that way. Okay. Now. Dining area. Memory serves, I think was this way. Come along, dear. Keep up. Somewhere is the only thing I can think of that would get us downstairs without a key. If I'm wrong, well, we're gonna be here a while. Come along, Doctor. Now is not the time for dawdling. Bingo.
I think I might have an idea how to get into the cellar, but I'm not sure you'll like it.
If it involves this filthy dumbwaiter, don't even think about it.
That's not very ladylike.
That wouldn't be very ladylike.
You might want to consider what I do for a living before trying to taunt me this cheaply.
Very good point,
You
actually.
said you'd help me, so help me.
On my terms.
I
Come
can't
on.
fit in there, and I see no other way into the cellar.
You're asking me to put a lot of trust in you, given the circumstances.
Please trust me.
You can trust me, and I will do my very best to learn to trust you.
All right then. Clothes can be washed.
Yes, they can. So stop being missy prissy and get yourself down there, love.
Lovely.
hopefully she can unlock it from the other side for us.
Pull me back up!
What happened there then?
I need something to open the doors from the inside once I'm down there. We need to examine the maid's body in the cellar.
To find out who killed her?
To be sure she was murdered before we start.
We need something to open. Aha.
This should do it.
Bingo. Right, back in the dumb waiter, my lovely. Alright, let's do this 1920s
Going down.
espionage like no
Good
person.
luck.
See you in a minute.
Like no woman's business.
Dr. Farber,
Dr. Farber.
is everything all right?
I'm not controlling him. Doing his own thing. Little
Leah!
pigs, little pigs.
Oh, if anything's happened to her.
You
Oh,
needn't worry about me. I've been to stranger places than this castle. Follow me.
yes, ma'am. As you wish. Well, hope everyone's having a good afternoon. The weather's here is a little bit crappy, but we're doing well. I'm trying to get through a decent chunk of the stream before I go and have dinner. Or, well, not dinner, be a snack of some sort. A little bit early for dinner, it's about 3:30 here. Right, let's go find that maid's body. But then just leave her down here till the morning is a little bit concerning. Right.
What a horrific way to die.
Right, let's examine the body.
Her neck's been broken, and with some considerable force, it seems. Her necklace looks like gold, albeit a plain design. And it's missing any form of pendant.
Still, well beyond a maid's salary. It...
Oh no.
Where's that sudden draft coming from?
What the heck just happened? What was that? I didn't realize I had to intervene. None of these visions have told me to intervene before. You come out of left field, game. Good grief. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Alright, game, you just got the ante up a little bit. Fair enough.
Her neck's been broken. Her necklace looks like...
Still.
Okay, ghostly vision, appear. Oh, so red means dangerous.
Your stag is here, my little doe.
That is Eddie.
No, not exactly the usual way to address the staff.
Where's that sudden draft coming from?
What am I supposed to do there? I'm confused. I assume there's a way to stop that, but That's a little bit confusing. At least I don't get thrown back too far. Alright. Let's try this again. Just skip the dialogue.
Your stag is here, my little doe.
Little doe? Not exactly the usual way to address the staff.
No. Right, get back,
Where's
get
that
back, get
sudden
back.
draft coming from?
Okay.
Mr. Gordon? Speak to me, please.
Okay, so that's the path of it. I don't know why she all of a sudden came out and attacked.
David, can you hear me?
The missing pendant. He threw it into the blood-filled basin.
Ah. This is like Detective Sherlock
Mr. Gordon,
vision.
are you with me? Mr. Gordon? Speak to me, please.
Another part of this mystery.
We're all here, sir.
Oh, I didn't mean to
all
skip
down
that.
in the dark. We're... Something's coming. The attic, sir. She's in the attic.
What just happened? You look like you were in some...
I have no idea, guys. Sorry, I got a bit trigger happy trying to
Perhaps
get
the lack of sleep is
event
affecting
going.
me. All the visions that you'd think me insane if I described them to you.
You need to learn to
So
trust
let's
me.
not describe them.
I am on your side, remember?
So you say, but I remember you locked my father up too. A tiger can't change its stripes.
Mm-mm. But at the same time... Let's have a little look, shall we?
Ugh, that's horrible.
You're not the one with your hand in it.
Good point. Right, let's rummage around. Let's find ourselves that necklace.
French. I don't speak French.
I do. It says for Clara, forever yours. Who's Clara?
I don't know. Yet another relative, perhaps?
On David's
We should
endless
ask someone
family
who's
tree.
been around here for longer. How did you know it was there? The pendant, I mean.
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. A hunch. Eddie gave this to her. We should ask him to his face just what his relationship was with her.
This isn't another ghost story, is it?
No,
Look,
I'm not gonna
you
say.
wouldn't understand. I can't...
What I do understand is that we could not accuse a man of murder without proof.
Very good point. I don't think the ghosts count as proof. What we got on the wall?
They seem to be a house full of carnivores.
I'm just gonna examine her body
The
again.
scene really did rip when she tried to get away from him.
Okay, that's everything covered there. Let's just... Have we updated the diary? Okay, no. The attic? I don't think there's anything else down here of interest. Apart from the fact I don't have my own light, which is a little bit annoying, but... I got the end of the vision there that said the attic, so... Can we get out? Trying to get out of the basement. Doesn't seem to be letting me. I don't know if there's a particular direction we need to go, or there's something else down here we haven't seen. So that's the dumbwaiter we used to get in. Right, so if you see an apparition and it's red, you've got to be careful. Got it. Oh wait, hang on. Investigate the pendant.
The maid could never have afforded this. This is a trinket of the rich, not a servant. The maid could never have afforded this. This is a trinket of the rich, not a servant.
Okay. Clearly more to this. Yeah, I can't seem to actually exit this place. I am guessing... I'm actually going around in circles now. This is getting a little frustrating. Hello, dead maid. How you doing? Come on, game. Can I like steal the candle off her and like lead the way? Because I seem to be making the pace here. Ah, here we go. Well, that was a bit confusing, but we got there in the end. Now let's get our little cabooses up to the attic and hopefully whatever secrets are up there. I'm guessing it might be Clara. Name that the ghost said. Luckily I know where the attic is. I don't have to go through a whole bunch of 1,000 rooms to find it. Why does she keep turning around like that? It's like she doesn't want to go with me in the dark in the middle of a big castle. Can't imagine why. Ooh, we are getting somewhere now, guys. We've had a murder. Hope you guys are good. Right, so up to the attic. And again, I think I might have seen a red fog downstairs, so... Okay. Right, where's my lovely assistant? Come on with the light, love. Okay. The attic is like the end game, I'm guessing. Alright. Well, let's get back downstairs because I think I saw a red fog. And something tells me that's where the ghosts want us to go. Yeah, you see that in the corner there? Red fog. Follow the red fog. Well, there's no zombie ghost trying to eat me like a vampire this time. That was still weird. I don't know if that was actually meant to happen or not. That seemed a bit glitchy. Hey, not red ghost fog, just the fire. Interesting. Alright guys, well it's a bit early, but I am gonna call it for the day. My brain's getting a little bit tapped out. Not the longest stream in the world, but I think we've done a good bit of progress there. So let me just get that saved. So thanks everyone who's been watching. If you've been following along or just chatting amongst yourselves, thank you so much. I will be making VODs of this, going over to YouTube as well once I've got enough videos and live streams up. But thanks again guys, and I'll see you next time. So enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you. Take care guys. Bye.